I am off. Man. I get to go to sleep now. But wait. I should probably do a video today. What should I do? Ooh, I know. Here we go. Hey guys, it's Karen, and today we're doing something I haven't done for a long time. It's time for me to read some of my dreams from my dream journal. I know this doesn't look like a dream journal. I promise you it is. And here's why. I have some dreams here. Oh geez. Right here. And I'm going to read some of them. Now, this doesn't look like much, I promise, but it is. Now, I can't guarantee that I will read all of them, because there's quite a bit. So, I will warn you, some of this has cliches, and some of it is very pornographic. So, viewers' discretion is advised. Just to let you know that. It's going to be very good for me to read them to you guys. We're going from the very first one. This is from a very long time ago, so you keep in mind, this is dating from elementary to middle school to high school to out of high school when I had to now. So what I want to do, I'm going to read some of these stories to you. And, well, not really stories. They're actually dreams I've had. Real dreams. So, some of these can be realistic. Some of them can be, different. I will tell you the backstories of these. Keep in mind, I will be telling you, in depth of what these are like. What I can think, what I think of it. I'll tell you the backstories, I'll tell you what they mean, what I didn't write, what I should have wrote, and stuff like that. If I don't tell you what I should have wrote, then you can just blow me up in the comments, so it's fine. Okay, so the first one we have is a dream called Fakes. This one is a cliche one. Keep in mind, I dated the vice principal's daughter in middle school, and it was very very cool, because I got away with a lot of stuff. Like, I would I would almost get in trouble by every single thing that I did, and she would either say it wasn't me or something like that. So it was great. Her name was Rachel. So I'm just gonna get to this. The backstory of this was there was there were actually three mean girls. They're not named this because, but in this, actually the real names in the dream as well. Anyways, there were three mean girls that were mean to Rachel and me. So in this dream, it's kind of like realistic, but it also has quite a little bit of a cliche. You ever seen those old cartoons that have lunch money scenarios in them? It's kind of like that. So here you go. Three mean girls who stole Rachel's lunch money. Cliche. I couldn't take it anymore, so I kicked the door to the clubhouse, and I picked up a bicycle, which was the gate. I flipped a bicycle over and hit one of them in the eye. It was freaking hilarious. And Rachel yelled, "Alex, what'd you do?" I said, "What? I just hit him in the eye." Like, okay, so the girl's name was Candy, which is Kandy instead of C. The other one was Mandy and Sandy. So three mean girls. We got rid of them somehow. Now let me explain something that I didn't explain here. So in one part of the dream, they were having like this whole dialogue of what their personalities are and what they're like, and all that, what their names are and all that stuff. Sorry, I'm moving my phone around a lot. Anyways, Candy said, "My name is Candy. I just like to kill." That's a bit much in my opinion. Um, she was very she was actually mean to me. There was actually a girl named Chloe in my middle school. She was mean to Rachel and me, and she had two other friends, the three mean girls, right? Chloe, Jacqueline, and Bethany. So these three girls were very. I don't know how I know the name, but they're actually in the yearbook somewhere. But they were mean to me and Rachel, and um, uh, I don't know how we got rid of them. What we did, it was pretty cool. So let me think. I was actually very protective of her. We went to a football game together. We went on a little small date together. Um, Keep in mind this is middle school, so I didn't have a job or anything. So um, yeah, it was different, but um, yeah, I don't remember what the girl and the other said in the dream, but yeah, um, but yeah, this is actually kind of like a true story dream. So next one is cool. So this one is about breakfast, I believe. Yeah, it is a dream. It is a breakfast dream. You ever have those dreams where like you're eating breakfast, right? You're eating breakfast and you're just like, man, I don't want this to ever end, right? And then you wake up and you're so mad that it ended because one, you don't want it to end, and second, it ended and you're so freaking mad about it, right? So this is kind of what it is. I got this for Christmas, by the way. Anyways, there's mustard stains on it. Why? See that? There's freaking mustard stains on this thing. Right there. Why is there mustard stains on it? There's dog hair on it as well. Dang, we can see the glow. That's pretty cool. Anyways, here we go. Having a great breakfast, flapjacks, and a lot of other stuff. It was awesome. Okay, so before we continue on, I'm gonna say there's a zip line somewhere in here. Did it? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's almost at the very end. Anyways, we were eating pancakes. Uh, it was like a big. There's like a big city of them. There's a big city of like pancakes and all that stuff. It was cool. Um, it was all white around. By the way, like I want Christmas basically, but it wasn't. There was no snow or whatever you want to call it on the ground. There's no sugar on the ground. Anyways, it was pretty cool. Okay, I told them how I ate them, but they fell asleep, and someone was running a zip line across. It was great. Okay, so I don't remember if I was on the zip line or someone else was, but someone was on the zip line, or I was, and I was at someone's house telling them how I ate all these pancakes and stuff, and then like right when I looked up from telling the story, they fell asleep. I mean, it was great. It was a great dream though. I mean, I'm not sure how that freaking happened, but yeah. Okay, so this is when I had a girlfriend named Kathy. So her name was Cathey. Wait, no, it's just Y. Whoops, I misspelled this there because I spelled it in here Cathey. It's not it's T it's I can't talk. It's Cathy, not EY. Okay. So anyways, another dream. Kathy started living with me. We were having a happy marriage, but I don't know uh how it how it ended because I woke up. I say waked up. I'm not sure why. Anyways, before it ended, I will hope. I hoped. Whoops. I hope I have it again, and I will write it in this journal. whatever. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, and with me and Kathy having kids, it was great. So that one was a week later when I had it again. Okay. Anyways, what else is there? Patience is the most pornographic dream in all of them. This is the most pornographic dream ever that I have ever wrote in this journal. I swear, it is. Oh my gosh, I have to read this. But I wrote it for I read it at False Creek. Well, actually, no, a friend of mine read it at False Creek. If you don't know who that is, look on Google Maps or something like that. It's a big camp. So we read it in the cabin when we were either close to when we were going to bed, which we're supposed to go to bed at 12, but some of us just took a nap during recreation time, and some guy, I forgot his name. I think his name is Carl. I don't know what it was. I totally forgot. But for real, he would turn on the lights in the freaking place we were sleeping because apparently we can't sleep during recreational time. Now I know what you're thinking. Okay, look, you're supposed to freaking like use that to learn about God or do something fun. Granted, I understand that, but we were tired. We went to bed at like 1 instead of 12. For real. Anyways, here we go. So Jane, okay. So if you don't know who Jane is, she is a character from Jane the Dragon. Um, let me see. Is my other phone charged? I hope it is. It's dead. Okay. My tablet's not dead, is it? It better not be. It shouldn't be. Plug this in. Anyways, Jane is a character from Jane the Dragon. She's the main character. She's a female knight. I'm sure they exist. Anyways, is there something that well as well? It shouldn't be. It is. Dang it. Okay. Anyways, she's ginger hair. It's red hair. It's great. Also, David has red hair. Freaking David from work. Friend from work. What's up, David? Anyways, patience. This is a bit pornographic, so viewer discretion is advised for this. It could be a little bit weird. Anyway, okay. So I don't even know. Okay. So Jane felt scared about boys. People didn't know why, but I did. This is how. She's afraid because she thought the boys would do something she wasn't sure about, and would force her to do it. And convinced her it wasn't true. Then we started to get married. You see how this works? No dating whatsoever. Anyways, we tried it. Wasn't that bad. She said this. It wasn't that bad. I said, yeah. I told you it wasn't that bad. So we did it again and again. And now, again, I was young. So I put, it felt so good to be with me and Jane. It felt good. And she knew me better than anyone else. For anyone else, that's better than anyone else. That's a fact. So the backstory of that was I don't know how this happened, but it happened. Okay, so basically what happened was this dream was during a phase that I really liked. I still like that show. It's even up on my channel. The reactions of it. So yeah. Um, there's one. I swear it was a good one. Um, there's one I really wanted to read, but I don't know where the freak it is. Okay, here's one. Here's one. I got this. Okay, so okay, this one was uh a dream. Um, there was like a ramp or like a highway kind of bridge thing, and nowadays when I have it, it was kind of like a back then it was like kind of like a ramp that you built, and then like you would try to go up it, and then it was kind of like it was basically just a ramp, and there was this at the very end of it there was like a makeshift kind of like log kind of thing. It wasn't even put together. It was like just held up by tiny twigs, right? And you would try to run off with a bike or something, and if you got far enough, you would land safely. Nowadays, when I have it, you would there was okay. So there's this game called Need for Speed Undercover, and on some of these, you either have to do missions that are really hard and other stuff. I'm not sure, but anyways, it's something like that. Um, what else? Yeah, I tried a car and I tried to ramp up stuff. It's pretty cool. Anyways, it was kind of like a video game, and I got the fastest car that I could afford, and I would go and there was water beneath the bridge that I was trying. I went full speed. Um, that's about it. Um, yeah, that's about it. And I was trying to make it to the other side. There was another bridge kind of thing, and I couldn't because the car wasn't fast enough, or I didn't have a ramp there. It didn't go up. It just went straight, so I couldn't really do it. So yeah. Um, there's another one. It was like a museum, I believe. I believe that's what it was. But let me think. Uh, um, it was like I would run or like ride a scooter or something, and it was it was a museum. It was kind of a museum. Anyways, I would run or like skate or something like that on these places. And I was so good at it. I was so freaking good at it that I would just like dominate every time. It wasn't like a tournament or anything. It was just like a free kind of room thing, and it was so freaking fun. Cause I used to do that. I would do that every single time went there, which was like every day. I was so good at it that I was just like dominating every time. It was kind of like a track, but really, it was kind of like it was just like a walkway, in those malls. I was just dominating, freaking. It was great. Anyways, it's called "Don't Try This at Home." Okay, so this is a ramp for kids to go down with bikes or up and down with bikes, and you know, it gets narrower and narrower every time you try it. It's a very long way up and back. It's a very long way back. Because where it stops, you possibly die. But if you don't, you can try again. But most can't. It's just a dream. Just remember that it's just a dream. Now, also remember, keep in mind that this is also a really long way back. I mean, way up. Uh, it's up the way and back. Plus, there is a series of different obstacles to get there. Um, to get to the top and stuff. Lots of kids. Sorry, a lot of different kids and lots of different kind of stuff to get to the top. You need to do, you know, but there's bikes or whatever. You can use skateboards and stuff. But I would usually like I don't even know, but it was just that day. It was just it was those kind those kind of days where you just like have to do something, right? You have to do something productive, or else you can't do anything, right? So there's a really good one somewhere. That's the whole page. I'm not reading that one. No worries. Okay, this one's good. Okay, so this is about my cousin Stephanie, that lives somewhere else. She works at a strip club. She's a hostess. So basically, she moved away a long time ago. So hold on for a second. Anyways, she was she was with us a lot. Me, Leslie, and Bob. Well, Leslie is now doing money for sleeping with people. Best way to do it. Anyways, yeah, she was with us. Me, Bub is still. He's not like these other. They're not. He's not like those two. He's like me. He stays at home. He's a good kid. You know. I guess boys have better intentions than very intentions in the girls, even though we get tattoos. But that's just us. Anyways, so this is called No Words. So yeah. Anyways, this is kind of an opera. It was a little bit, Stephanie was mad at me. Stephanie was mad at me for what? I don't know. Um, she had a small like bracelet. Sorry, bracelet or necklace. I forgot which one. I'm not sure. And she had a bat. She was eating like there was like a tree or something. I think she was smashing something on a bench or something like that. But she was hitting someone with a bat. Yeah, she was smashing it. Smashing the necklace with a bat. She looked at me and pointed and yelled "Ha" in silence. Because it was just opera. Um, I ran until I couldn't run anymore. There was music until I talked. I spoke and then it would stop and then it would start back up. When I stopped, it started again. Yeah. Uh, I will never ever forget that dream because it was so hard to freaking forget. I tried to forget that. I'm like, I don't know what she was mad at me about, for real, and I don't know what the freak happened. Okay, so I'm not gonna read that one because it's just freaking. Oh, it was hard. I couldn't do it. There was. Here we go. This is the one I wanted. Okay, so, anyways, this is called Princess. Okay, so this is at a wedding, basically. Um, a little girl and me and her brother, were there too. Um, I was wearing a nice suit with slacks and good dressed black shoes, right? The girl was wearing a pink dress and a bow, a little bow on her head. Um, her brother was wearing the same thing as me. a black suit, black slacks, and black shoes. Anyways, okay, so we didn't get along. Me and the girl. Then we kept getting into fights. Um, so anyways, um, we didn't get along. She was only 6 or 7. I was like 17. So I mean, I was way older than her, but she could talk. Anyways, um, she acted like she was kind of some kind of royalty or princess or something like that, queen, something like that. Um, because she had bodyguards. She had bodyguards, and I was so mad at her because she had bodyguards, and I'm like, what the frick? I didn't get any. It could be because she was a girl, but anyways, we got into fights a lot, like actually physical fights, like punching each other. Um, anyways, um, my suit got kind of ripped. It kind of got fights already. Whatever. Um, at the end of it, we were fighting. And she got away, which I really freaking made me mad. Um, so the bodyguards fought me, and always we win, right? It's just the way it is. Um, yeah, one had an axe. One had an axe. Uh, one had a bow and arrow as well. Um, outside, I grabbed a huge stick. It's kind of like it looked kind of like a club. It was a club, and a huge huge club, huge stick, ready to knock this girl's lights out. Because I was freaking mad at her. I didn't. I hated her. Anyways, um, I couldn't get close enough without. So I waited. I was about to but people were watching. So I said. So it took all my effort. I was freaking grinding my teeth, and I said, "This is for you." She swung it at me, and I dodged it. I said, "Ha, bitch." I actually said it though. I was like, "Ha." It was funny though. It turns out she was living with me. I didn't know that until the end of it. Um, she was my little sister. She was part of my family. I think she was on my mom's side. Anyways, we rode in limo. I sat in the floor because sorry, in the front. Sorry, I don't know why I said floor, but I said in the front seat. She said, "Are you mad?" I said, "No, just tired." And we rode all the way home. Yeah. So it was great. But yeah. Okay, so this one is the one I told you about with nightmares. I was too scared to walk into that room, right? So this is the one. If you don't know it, you can go look at it after this video. If you haven't watched it, you should. Anyways, this is Marissa's house. Sorry, I thought it was a hotel, but I guess not. So I was in Marissa's house. Well, actually, it was a mansion. I was in the guest room. Her dad had the best room in the mansion, obviously. So I tried to sneak in there, but I was too scared. Uh, I kept trying, but something was always scared me. Um, but I never gave up. You know, one day Rachel asked me if I would like to go on a date. Obviously, I said yes. It was great. Her dad never really liked me, which is true. He never liked me in middle school. He will never like me because he's my principal in middle school. So yeah, so he told me that to stay away from his daughter. I mean, I didn't listen, because whatever. I was always defiant, and we kept going on dates. So basically, she was rebellious just as well as me. So yeah, that's basically what it was. I have no idea where I was. That was doing different. That was different to something else. Okay, hold on. Okay, so this one is about a dog named Skipper. I'm not gonna read it. I'm not gonna read it really, but I will. I will tell you. At the very end, it says my dog Skipper, who's a great dog. He was kind of like a beagle a little bit. Um, he had the color of a beagle, but I think the figure of a Great Dane or something. I think. I don't remember, but yeah, he's a good dog. So I actually cried in my dream, and when I woke up, I realized I was actually crying because it was emotional. It really was, but it was pretty cool. Um, I know which one this one is. I'm not gonna read that one because it's mostly in Japanese, and I don't want. I if okay. So if I'm gonna read something in Japanese, I'm gonna freaking. I'm actually gonna like freaking. I'm gonna read it in Japanese, and you guys don't want that. So okay, so. Oh, freak. That was something else. That was. Okay, there we go. This one is called Dreams. But it's in Japanese. See, I'll show you. Right there. So I'm not gonna read this one because it's not in Japanese, but it's So that one's actually this one's actually yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, that was different. Anyways, okay, I'm gonna read this one because there's no others. Okay, so anyways, this I was with a girl named Rose, and it's kind of like a little preview into my life, or my dreams. I like to write these kinds of because it's good. I like it. Anyways, she always said we never talked enough, and I was too afraid to tell her how I really felt because in real life, I'm scared of her, right? I was scared that she wouldn't say anything. So all that changed when she gave me a green charm. It was kind of like I forgot, but it was kind of a charm. So that it allows us to both of us share dreams. We can share dreams with each other. So with that, I could finally tell her how I felt because it was a dream. I could do whatever I wanted in dreams. So when we were in dreams, we were just we were texting, um, stuff like that. So there was a major problem. We couldn't see each other because her every move was being watched by her um some members of a club or whatever. They didn't want her hanging out with me. So, luckily, she could shapeshift into anything she wanted, like an animal, whatever. But for real, it was kind of like a dream that I won't soon forget. Um, but for real, it was pretty cool. I didn't think that she would actually get caught talking to me, and this girl was actually pretty cool with hanging out with me because even though her father, something whoever, didn't let her, dreams were the only place we could actually like um oh jeez, that's my stomach. I'm pretty hungry. Anyways, she was okay hanging out with me, but even though her like father or whatever didn't let her hang out with me, dreams were the only way we could. I'm gonna get some tea after this. Anyways, yeah, she could only talk to me in dreams because of her father or whoever it was. Um, but yeah, it was kind of weird because of just the way it was, just the way she talked to me in dreams made it even more real. So it was fine, but yeah, I didn't mind it because it's just me. I didn't really mind if all we could do was talk in dreams because why not? So yeah, so so there's a lot of things that I didn't uh, quite to do and get to do in that dream. So it was pretty good though. So hold on, I gotta. Jeez, I freaking gotta go back. Okay. Huh? Freak was that? Okay then. Okay, so what was that phrase? I had something here and then I had to like look at it again. Here we go. Oh no! I have to look. I have to see what that was. Here, I'll set you guys up. So, but yeah, it was really good. I tried to do a little bit more of I don't know. Um, I was trying to do like a different. I wanted to do something a bit different with um I don't know. I don't know. Wait. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Um, I was trying to do another dream, but I couldn't because I just couldn't. Uh, where is it? Oh, freak! Where is it? Freak! It's like a long sentence. I have no idea where it is. So, is this it? I'm not gonna find it, am I? Oh well, it's fine. I'll find it some other time. I'll read to you guys some other time because apparently I can't find it. I totally forgot what it said because I used a different dialogue. I mean, dialect with it, so I really can't tell you where it is. So, yeah, well, I'll find it. Don't worry. Anyways, yeah. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, post it, subscribe. Post it, like, subscribe. As always, peace.